Hey guys, welcome back to Sonja's She Shed Sensations. Hello, my name is Sonja and I hope to inspire you to find your creative side while on a budget. Whenever you pop on, if you would, please let me know in the comments that you're watching. If you're watching on replay, I would love to know that as well. I'm going to bring up my comments here. That is my own original content you're hearing. Sorry, y'all. I was watching the previous creator. I'm still learning this new phone, y'all. I'm learning this new phone still. Okay. There we go. Awesome possum. Now that I've got that all taken care of. So welcome, friends. How y'all doing? How's everyone doing on this Monday afternoon? Hope everyone's doing good. Hello, Dwight. How are you? Hey, Miss Goldie. Hello, Belinda. Welcome, friends. I'm going to go ahead and open this box up. This is my monthly craft kit from Magnolia Design Co. The link is in the description of this video. It's also in the little link icon down at the bottom. Hello, Miss Sue. Hello, Rose. Welcome, friends. So this is the June 2025 monthly craft club kit from Magnolia Design Co. I am a creator with them. Hello, Beth. Hello, Ruth. Welcome on in, friends. So let's see what we have. Y'all, it's always like Christmas or your birthday every month when you get one of these. You're waiting for a storm, Dwight. Hope everything goes well and you stay safe. Hello, Susan. All right, let's see what we have here. So you always either get paste or ink, depending on what your surface is going to be. Hello, Miss Sue. So let's see what we have. Let's see. We have sapphire blue permanent ink. Yay. And you always get a squeegee every month. Hello, Kathy. Welcome on in. Y'all, I apologize in advance, but my eyes are tearing up today for some reason. Hey, Miss Tracy. I think it's because of all the lack of sleep recently. Hello, Lizette. And here is our surface. Ooh, that's a nice tote. Very nice tote. Ooh, I like that. Very nice. Again, this is from Magnolia Design Co. This is their June 2025 monthly craft club kit. Hey, Miss Sissy. Let's see. You get instructions with a little QR code that you can take a picture of, and it sends you right over to YouTube to watch a video on how to do that. Hey, Patty. Hey, Carla. So, and here's our stencil, y'all. Here's our stencil. It says it is seashells, 8.5 by 11. There we go. Hey, Awilda. Hey, Crystal. So grooviness, y'all. Grooviness. Awesome. So, sorry, y'all. I'm having to pop my back a little bit. Hey, Glenda. Nice. Let's take this out. Check it out. Hey, Glenda. Sweet. Hey, Elizabeth. Hi, friends. If you guys are new to Sonja's She Shed Sensations, welcome. And I hope that you will become a part of my crafting community. I would love to see you guys come back. All right. So let's set that over there. Nice. Who likes seashells? Y'all, it's that time of year. Summer is just around the corner. Of course, it already feels like summer here in Arkansas because it's already been in the 90s a lot. So I do have my fuzzing cloth here, but with this going on a canvas, I may not have to use it. This is nice. This is very, very nice. I like that. Let me put some paper behind it. Hey, Mary. Hey, Gail. I'm going to put some paper inside of it just so it doesn't bleed all the way through. It shouldn't because it seems to be pretty thick material. But we're going to check and just see. Hey, Kim. All right. We are going to stick this in here. And no, you guys, I don't ever pay attention to the instructions or what's going to be. Sometimes if I've seen another creator do the monthly craft kit for this month, I'll know. But most of the time, I open it up with you guys and I just get surprised. Because I think it's more fun that way. All right, we got a boy coming in here to say hi.
Whoa.
Hang on a second, son. All
I was tripped on my ear, y'all.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. I'm William.
All right.
And sleep like a Charlie cow.
All right. He just got out of the bathtub. Hey, Mary.
Well, actually, I came out of the living room first.
Okay.
Then the bathtub. Then bumped into the wall.
Oh, thank you, Miss Mary, so much for those stars. I appreciate that. Patty says, hi, William.
Hello.
Hello.
Would that mean I get the stars if I'm in here?
No, only if you're crafting. How about cardboard in the bag? Yes, you can definitely put cardboard in the bag, Beth. Absolutely. Definitely you can.
Your thingy fell.
Oh, pick it up, please.
Where'd I put it?
Well, I had it here. I need it in case I need to pick something up. He knocked my gripper down. Y'all, this is the best gripper. Someone bought this for me several years ago at Ace Hardware store. They don't carry them anymore. I've been looking for one this good and heavy duty for my mom. I can't find them. Hey, Crystal. Thanks for saying hi to William, everyone. All right. Making sure.
Chloe, open the door.
Oh, no. Will you get her out? She's making me nervous.
Yeah, I'll get her.
I know she likes to be in here when I'm live, but sometimes, y'all, she just makes me nervous.
So she could get hurt?
Yeah. I've got things in turmoil in here right now. I'm trying to feel, because it really needs to be laying flat, that with the things on the inside, it's not really going to, the parchment paper is not the problem. It's the inside of the tote, the folding things. Thanks for saying hi to William, you guys. Is the kit essential stencil? No, ma'am. This is Magnolia Design Co. It's much easier. It's a screen press stencil, and it makes it much, much easier to use. Okay. So, I'm thinking about doing mine like this and doing it on each side. That's how I think I'm going to do mine. Hey, Miss Edie, how does it show, the picture show? Oh, the picture is showing it done like this. So you could put the stencil on it here and then pick it up and move it to over here. I think I want to do mine like this. I got to be different. Hey, Dana. I'm having a great day, you guys. I got a little bit of sleep finally. I slept for 4 hours. 4 consecutive hours. I never sleep 4 hours. Hardly ever. So you're welcome, Gail. So I was really excited to get that much sleep, y'all. Hey, Laura. Hello, my beautiful twin friend. I don't have to go anywhere today. Last week was the craziest week I've had in many months. And so today I don't have to go anywhere. Now the rest of the week's going to be busy again. But today is what I was telling my sister yesterday. It's like, I need a down day. She's like, I don't even know what a down day is. I said, a down day is when I don't have to go anywhere or do anything. Other than I need to do some laundry. But hey, Lisa. Thank you, Dwight, for putting the link in there. Hey, Miss Terry. Try folding sides out, Sissy says. I don't know. It's like really thick burlap mesh. Really, really thick. And then on the inside, it has like a plastic coating on there. I would love to have a down day. Laura, you need to have a down day, girl. I would say you can have a down day when you come to my house, but I'd be lying. So, okay. I don't think it's going to work. That was a great idea, though, Miss Sissy. It was a really great idea. think it's going to lay flatter this way. Okay, let me grab this back. 80. Oh, Miss Edie, I'm glad you got to sleep 4 hours also. Nice. Your body needs that rejuvenation. And I'm hoping to, I just kind of tore that a little bit. I'm hoping to, you know, like sleep really good tonight too. And who knows, I may take a nap in a little bit. I don't know. I can do whatever I want today. I've been looking for Monday. You know, most times people are dreading Mondays. I have been looking forward to Monday for a long time, for several days now. Okay, because this is cloth surface, it's material, I do not have to fuzz this first. Fuzzing means you grab a towel or a fuzzing rag or whatever, and you fuzz it a little bit. That keeps your stencil from sticking so you can pull it back up. Can we have one or maybe a half of a day? Yes, we are, Laura. We're going to have a little bit of time. William and I have already been talking about some things. May have to rent a hotel room for one night just so we can go swimming and get in a hot tub somewhere. May have to do that. That would be really nice, especially Saturday night. That would be really nice for Saturday night when you're here. Okay. Wanting to make sure I'm trying to get this even Steven, but when you're pressing it down, you've got to make sure you have as flat as you can. Make sure there's no bubbles or wrinkles. And y'all, I'm really kind of nervous about doing this one. I've got it crooked. Stuff like this. Oh, Beth, I'm so glad you got some sleep. That looks crooked to me. I'm not the greatest at putting things straight. See if that's better. Because once the ink goes on and it's down, it's down. So let's hope this turns out well, because this is ink, so it is permanent. Okay, that looks straighter. That looks straighter. Thank you for sprinkling the butterfly, friends. Y'all, I'm really kind of concerned about it not laying flat. I really am. Let's try this again, that Sissy suggested. This might have been one of those. I might should have watched how somebody else did it. It's not going to do it. Okay, well, we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. Let me fix this back. I think the other side might end up being easier, but I want to do both sides. Oh, it's going to be cute. Thank you, Leah, for saying that. Sissy, I put some parchment paper inside. I didn't want to use cardboard. I'm about out of cardboard, believe it or not. Okay, so let's go. Let's go with our sapphire blue. I have a feeling this is going to be really pretty, y'all. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of kneading it before I open the package. That's just to make sure that the ink that is inside is to the right consistency. You want it to be kind of like pudding consistency. You don't want it real runny because then it'll bleed. And we don't want it bleeding. So I'm going to actually go ahead and get one of these disinfectant wipes. Not a baby wipe. A baby wipe will mess up the screen on these. So you want to use a disinfectant wipe. Okay. And let's see. I have a paint palette over here I'm going to use. Y'all might not see the paint palette, but I'm going to use it on here. See, it's old. I'm just going to put a little bit of this on here, not a whole lot, because once it's out of these little sample packs, you know, you can't hardly put it back in. But look at that pretty blue. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. Hello, Tina. Yes, Miss Ruthie, this is the June of 2025, June Magnolia Design Craft Club kit. And you get this beautiful tote along with this pretty blue ink and, of course, the squeegee to do it with. Probably I didn't get enough out, but I'd rather get more out than to get out too much, and then I don't like waste. I don't like wasting stuff, y'all. It's very pretty blue. Isn't it pretty? Hey, Cindy. Good evening, D. Gina Mills. Ah. All right, I got some. Oops. I got some on my finger, so I want to make sure I get that off because this is ink, and wherever it lands, it's going to stay. Okay. Just checking everything here. I think I got a little on my carpet even. It is so warm in here, y'all. And I finally figured out, I kept thinking, why is it so warm in the craft room? So I looked up at my air vent right before I came live. I'm like, oh, I got it closed because at wintertime, I didn't like all the heat in here. So I had closed the vent and I didn't open it back up. So I opened it back up now. So maybe I can start cooling off a little bit better. It's like, oops, forgot that. Pretty blue, thank you. You've been making myself crazy making stencils with your Cricut. Oh, yeah, Fatima? Well, what I love about this is there's no weeding. There's no weeding, and you get to, it's a screen press, so it actually goes into the fibers of the fabric, and it's awesome. You can do this with any fabric. You could put, oh, this would be a pretty awesome towel. Ooh, I ought to do some from the towels in my bathroom. That would be really pretty. Put some of this on the towels, make some tea towels with this same stencil. You could put it on clothes. Of course, you can do it on a wood craft as well. But this ink right here would be pretty. I am going to get a little bit more out. I told y'all I don't like to get too much out at once. And I got some on top of my ribbon. So we're going to grab that. And then I go back over it. Just make sure I've got all the excess off that I can. Oops. Make sure I don't have any on my fingers. Hello, Linda. Hello, friends. Hey, Coral. If y'all wouldn't mind, some of you who've been around for a long time remember her. She's not been able to be on a live in a long time with me, but she used to be my moderator, my friend LaVon, and she's very, very ill. Yesterday was her birthday, and she's in the hospital. So if y'all wouldn't mind, we've been friends since we were 8 years old. Y'all wouldn't mind keeping her in your prayers. Okay, so this is what what it looks like before I take it up. Hello, Betty. So now, ooh, that looks pretty. I'm going to lay this down facing up. Oh, that looks so pretty. Look. We're going to dry this and then heat set it. Dry it and heat set it. Then we might do the other one. Thank you, Miss Melody, for praying for Lavon. Bless her heart. Now, you can do this. If you decide you want to order this. Hello, Betty. Thank you so much for those stars. I appreciate you. What a blessing. When I get stars, y'all, I just get excited. I'm like a little kid. I get so excited. Oh, pretty. Thank you. Now, you could do this going the opposite direction and get like 2 panels and do the whole thing. But I don't know. I kind of liked it this way. I don't know why. But for some reason, I just did. But this is a really neat bag. A really neat bag. And you guys can still order this and get it in the June month of craft kit. Because today is only June... What is today? June 9th. Oh my gosh. June 9th. That's the day I graduated high school in 1988. I was 17. I graduated high school on June 9th in 1988 in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Awesome. Wow. What memories. Oh gosh. What memories. I remember I was, there were 374 in my graduating class, and I graduated number 19. And I was so nervous whenever they had us getting ready to walk through the arches and stuff. And I remember telling one of the teachers sitting there, I said, I don't know if I can do this. I'm so scared. I'm so nervous. I don't know if I can do this. Because we had to get up and go up on the stage, you know, get the deal and come back down or out the football field. But after I got my diploma, I literally did a dance. I did a little dance, all excited and everything. But yeah, it's like, yes, what a feeling. Don't have a fast cloth. What else can you use? You can use a towel. Nice for the beach. Yes, it would be nice for the beach. Yeah, you can use you can just use a regular. I mean, I've used them on live many times because I didn't know where my pheasant cloth was. I've used my clothes that I'm wearing while I'm wearing it while live, you know. Just something that will fuzz it a little bit. You don't want something that's like put tons of fuzz in it because then it'll make little bumps. But yeah, you can use anything like that. Magnolia does sell the fuzzy mats if you want to order one of those, or you can just use a towel you have at home, or your jean skirt, or your top, or your apron, or or whatever. But I do want to make sure this is really good and dry before I heat set this. And I'm going to use my little craft iron to heat set it. And what I've done before, like when I do t-shirts and I dry it like this and I heat set it with my dryer, and sometimes I'll throw it in my dryer once it's, you know, dried real good to heat set it really good. But I never have a problem. I've not ever had a problem with washing and drying and all that with any of my clothes that I've done. It holds up really well. Was that funny? Ruthie? Just use what you got, girlfriend. Use what you got. Okay. I mean, this is really pretty. That is just really, really pretty. Isn't that pretty? That blue. Sapphire blue was the name of it. Okay, so now I'm going to use a piece of parchment paper here. Hang on. I got to set this down for a second. On something else. Okay, I'm going to use a piece of parchment paper. And we're going to iron this. Heat set it. I don't have settings. Do I have settings on this? Oh, I guess I do. Do not use steam, whatever you do. I don't know what setting this is. I always just have it at a high setting. It's funny. We are being live streamed over into Craft on the Clock group. If you guys are not a member, what are you waiting for, friends? It's absolutely free to become a member over there. You guys can come over there and watch. There's scheduled crafts Monday through Friday. Oh, and Friday, this Friday is, the Friday theme is, what is it? Friday Fun Day theme. This Friday is Dollar Tree. And this girl got a time that y'all, you're going to freak out when I tell you what time I'm going live. I'm first up that day at 6 a.m. Central Time. Which means I will probably have been up all night to do my craft. Just saying. Because I don't wake up that early. I stay up late that early, but I don't wake up that early. Unless, you know, something major's going on. All right. That should be pretty good. So now we'll have that on there. Oh gosh, replay for you, Ruthie. Right? Oh, this is cute. Y'all, let's do the other side. Let's do the other side. What were you thinking? What? I know. My girls, my relaxing crafting girls are like, what? What were you thinking? I know, right? But, you know, it is what it is. Okay. I'm going to attempt to use this without cleaning it, which I'm not used to doing. So when I put it down, let's do it the other way this time on this side. And if it goes crooked, it's going to go crooked because I don't think I can reposition it because it already has paste on it. All right. It's going to be hard to get it to go down flat. So let's hope this works. We shall see, right? All right, let me get some more ink out. I'm going to try to go a little bit lighter on the ink this time. Well, it's not quite so dark. We'll see. We shall see. Here we go. I got hair on it. Imagine that. Always checking to make sure I don't have it all over my fingers. Ooh, it'd be pretty to mix a couple of blues with this too. Shockwave. Oh gosh, I know. When I was doing the schedule and it only had 6 a.m. was only time left, I was like, you know, let's just go for it. It'll be a different time and maybe I can make some new friends and all the things. Now, I used to do some early morning lives a long time ago. But I'm more of a late night girl. But trust me, there's times I'm wanting to go live at like 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm like, is anybody going to be awake? Although I have been on live and seen other creators who are live at that time. And they'll have a lot of people watching. So I may try it at some point in time. But yeah, I wish I'd thought and gotten another color of blue and kind of mixed some blues together. But it's pretty just like it is, because everything you're seeing comes with this kit. You don't need anything else except for what it comes with. I can see some spots where I didn't get it really good. Okay, you have some East Coast watchers. Yes. Hey, Penny. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough of this to do both sides of this. Eeks. I wasn't paying attention when I was using all of this up and spilt some on the floor. We may just do one side. That's what we'll do. We'll just do this side. I'll just make sure this looks good. Normally, when you get these packs, you have plenty to do several crafts, okay? But one, it shows on the thing one side. I'm doing two sides. And also, I spilt a bunch on the floor when I dropped that plate. So, don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Oh, that looks good. Line that down over there. Just off my fingers. I even tried to go a little bit lighter this time on this side. All right, let me dry it first. Hello, Cheryl. I am using the Magnolia Design Co. June 2025 Monthly Craft Club Kit. Hey, Lori. Hi, Sissy. No, you don't want to add water to the ink because then it makes it too runny and it can bleed underneath the stencil. I've got some on my glue bottle over here. Got some on my Mod Podge over here. Thank you for sprinkling the butterflies. Hello, Rhodey Mom Crafton. Hey, Amanda. Yeah, she has good mini on it, too. Not myself. Yeah, so those of you who are Eastern time, it'll be 7 a.m. But those of you on Pacific time, it'll be 4 a.m. So, like early mornings to get stuff of the day. Gotcha, Mary. Baking peanut butter cookies. Ooh, yum. When you make your peanut butter cookies, do you use your fork or meat tenderizer or whatever to make the little crisscross shape? My sister and I were talking about that the other day. We thought that a meat tenderizer you were supposed to use it for peanut butter cookies because that's what we did. It's what my aunt did. It's what my mama did. And that's what we thought we were supposed to do. Now, as an adult grown up, I use a fork because I don't have a meat tenderizer. But back in the 70s and 80s, that's what we used. Yes, you do. Cool. And sometimes I'll put a Hershey's, like when I bring it out of the oven, it's not quite cooked all the way, but still a little bit soft. Then I I stick a Hershey's Kiss in the middle. Good. I don't ever let mine cook till they're hard, because then they're hard. I pull mine out when they're still soft, because they finish cooking for a couple minutes on the pan. Hi, Mary. How are you today? I'm just making sure this is good and dry. And I think it is. I'll show you guys. So here's this side. We did it this way on this side. We're doing it this way on this side. Use a fork. Yes, Beth, use a fork. You've seen other crafters just add a tad of water to, not the ink. Now they might to the paste. They might to the paste. If it's getting dried up, they'll add a little bit of distilled water to paste. But the ink you don't want to add. You don't want it to bleed. But I was having, let me see what time I have. Hang on a second. I'm thinking about doing something. So let me, I'm going to clean this off a little bit while I'm here with you guys. Normally I would go to my sink with this. And just wash it off. But I'm thinking about trying something. I'm getting that all over me. Again, you do not want to use a baby wipe on this. You want to use a disinfectant wipe. It's easier if you just go to the sink and you rinse it off really good. And I have a Magnolia cleaner that looks kind of like a magic eraser. That's what it looks like anyway, that I use. What I was thinking about was maybe and these backing sheets, I know I didn't finish my thought. I was thinking about maybe just putting a couple of them here and there and not use the whole sheet. But you can wipe these off too, these backer sheets. You sure can. I clean mine just like I do my stencils and let them dry. I've even run them under water before, let them dry. And if they ever get to where it doesn't stick really good again, you can order replacements for these. I'm going to turn this. I'm fixing to get all over my table, just so y'all know. Peanut butter cookies sound so good. I haven't made cookies in a while. I actually have all the stuff. We were going to make a mudslide cake the other day when my granddaughters were here, but we get so busy with stuff when they're here that it's hard to fit everything in that you wanted to get done, you know? See how pretty my table looks now? All right, I'm gonna let that dry just a little bit. Now I can use a baby wipe on my table. This old table has seen so many things, y'all, so many things. It was my aunt and uncle's kitchen table, and we've played lots of games on this table. They drank lots of coffee around it, and then it was gifted to me, and I've used it for crafting for over 5 years now. So I used to clean it after every live, and the paint would dry out, wipe off. But I haven't been doing that lately. So it still has some paint on it. If you're wondering why I'm drying my table, it's because I just cleaned my table. And I want to make sure it's good and clean. I want to make sure my hands are good and clean. And we're going to try adding just a little bit of more to this. Grandma would put small chocolate chunks in our peanut butter cookies for the grandkids. Oh, how cool. That means they need to come more often then. I know. I offered to, I bribed my grandkids. I offered to pay them if they would come help Gammy in her craft space. My oldest granddaughter, Elizabeth, would be a great help. The problem is they get to seeing stuff that they want to make when they're looking at my craft supplies, and it distracts them. That's the biggest problem. All right. So I'm going to bring this over here now. I know I probably should let it dry a little bit. I've not done this part before. So this is all I have left. And I may regret this, so. And if I do, I will come back over this with another color of blue when I find all my Magnolia paint inks that I have. Actually, I know where they are. Hang on just a second. Let's see if I can find the blue. Where's blue? Oh, that's green and red. Yellow. Black. Yellow and green. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. I'm not seeing any of the blue. And I know I have it in blue. What if we used a little green? Oh, I think I'm going to use a little green. I'm going to mix them. He's doing good. Thanks for asking about William. I have not opened this in a long time. So we're going to see how it's going to work. It may be too thin. But we're going to try it. No, it's too thick. It's really thick. And it's wrinkling. I can't get in there good. I need a drink. I did add water to it. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to add water to ink. We're going to find out how this turns out. This is almost all gone too. I think it's time for me to order some more inks and pastes. There are some really beautiful colors that Magnolia has now too. That I'm wanting to get some really pretty colors. All right. We're going to see how this turns out. Let me get it off my fingers. Don't mess up. Oh, girl. It's okay. If I mess up, I mess up. I just want to make sure I don't have ink all over my hands when I gotta pull this up. Don't mess up. Like, no pressure there, Miss Sue. You're not pressuring me at all, are you, girl? Don't mess up. Thanks. Interesting. I didn't get it all the way down, but I kind of like it. Let me dry it, show y'all. So we've got the green and the blue on this side, and this side is just all the blue. Grooviness. Grooviness. And dry it really good. Sonja needs to be careful. Don't mess up. Funny. Ha ha. Ha ha. Fingers crossed Crystal did. Y'all are funny. Alright, so this side, I have not heat set it yet. So as soon as I know that this is really good and dry, and it's not yet. Thank you, Lucy. She says, I love it. Thank you. Glenda says, looks good. Thank you. Where do you get your paste? Lucy, Magnolia Design Co. My link is in the description of this video. And I do need some more. I want some of their pretty blues. They've got a really pretty blue out that I used on my teapot. I think it was like a country, I think it was called country gray or something like that, but it was like a bluish grayish color. It always works out. It does not always work out. I have made videos that are like what not to do. But yeah. No, not dry. So cute. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Mary. You want it to be really completely dry before you try to heat set it. You know I love you. I know you love me. That's cool. Thanks, Crystal. If I hadn't spilled all of this ink in the floor, I wouldn't have known to get the green out and add it with the blue. So, hey, it worked out. So, yes, thank you for following for 1,361 days. I appreciate that. If you guys are new to me, please give my page a follow. Come back and just jump right in and be a part of this wonderful crafting community that I love. All right, let me check this. Just a little bit drier over here. Yes, turn on your notifications. That's awesome. Hey, Angela, thank you. You love the look, Lisa? Thank you. I appreciate that very much. This is something that you guys can actually pack your stuff and go. It doesn't have to be just for the beach. It can be for anything that you want to go to. All right. So now that it's dry, I want to make sure, because that was the hardest spot. I'm just going to take my parchment paper and I'm going to heat set this in. Thank you. That turned out really good. Thank you, Fatima. Hey, Chelsea. So we're just going to heat set this in. So we've got this one craft club kit. You can do it however you want to make it your own. Will it come up off the floor? Probably not. It's gonna stain my carpet. It's gonna stain my carpet. Yeah, in a dream world, I would not have carpet in a craft room. Maybe I can get it to come up. I don't know, because hopefully sometime in this year of 2025, hopefully, going back to my garage room to be crafting, because this room there's not enough space in this room. Just not enough space. So, no, you should not leave your iron in one place like I just did, but I did. It's okay. Move this back over here. I want it to get really good and set in. Now, this tote is from Magnolia. It does come with a craft club kit. And y'all, you are totally getting your money's worth out of this one, because these totes are not cheap. They're kind of expensive to buy in the store. And this one is really well made. So let me show you what we've got here. So this side, we've got the blue and the green. And this side is just the blue. Let me take this out. I'm going to show you. So here is the tote. And this mesh, this like, kind of like burlap, it has like a plastic coating on the inside. So that's a really nice tote, y'all. Let me see. Oh no, I thought I stuck this down face down. Oh, I did. Okay, never mind. I was going to try to find something to stick in there real quick. Let's see. Let's put our box in there. Let's put our box in there. With it being brand new. There we go. All right, now you can see it set up. Hey, Deborah. Nice. Nice tote. Love it. Love it, love it. That actually turned out really cute. I like the blue and the green. It makes it a little bit different. Like I said, I like to be a little bit different, y'all. I don't want to do everything just like everybody else because we're all individuals, right? And we all like something different. So you could take the same craft kit like this, even though you have the same supplies, you put your own spin on it and make it uniquely yours. And that's what I love about crafting, is doing that. We're hoping and praying we're going to help her out in the garage room. I don't know that you'll be able to get to the garage room by the time you come, but we'll see. It is a sturdy tote. I love it. And this is the bottom. It's the same as the sides, but again, it has that kind of like a plastic in the bottom too. So it would be easy to wipe out, is what I'm trying to say. Now, I don't know. You love the bag. I do too, Deborah. I do too. This is the monthly craft club kit from Magnolia Design Co. You guys can go check it out and see what all they have there. And I like it. I don't know if I were to wash this in the washing machine, I would not put it in the dryer because it has that plastic on there. And you would want to read your instructions on how to take care of the tote. So anyway, but that is my time for today. Blue and green, your favorite. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Blue and green. There's that side. That side. Like I said, this Friday, the Fun Friday theme for Craft on the Clock group is Dollar Tree. So it can be anything that comes from Dollar Tree. And I will be live at 6 a.m. Central Time. So y'all come and see if I have to use toothpicks to hold my eyeballs open. We'll see. We'll see. Of course, I will be live more on my page, and you can just check my page and check my stories to see when I'll be live on Sonja's She Shows Sensations. I'm going to say bye, friends. Y'all have a great rest of your Monday. God bless you. And thank y'all for being here with me. Bye, friends.